Alright guys, welcome back. This is my Ring of Honor TV review for May 26, 2012. Just got done watching the show, so I've seen Kevin Steen versus Davey Richards 3 times now. However, this time, I didn't notice this before the first 2 times. I don't know how I missed it. But there were 3 guys, I think there was 3 of them, wearing No Ma'am shirts in the crowd. And I popped huge for that, because Married with Children is one of my favorite shows of all time. And seeing No Ma'am shirts front row at a Ring of Honor match was just great. So yeah, that was one cool thing about watching this again. However, like I said, I've already reviewed Border Wars. You can check that out if you want to see my thoughts on all those matches. And I've already seen the match. I have it on demand. I can watch it whenever. That's why I paid for it. And I don't really need to see it on TV for free again. So I was a little disappointed with that. However, if you didn't see the match before, you probably really enjoyed this episode because it's a great match. They start the show off with Kevin Kelly and Nigel McGuinness. They open the show from Border Wars. So apparently they plan to do this way before they found out about the streaming issues. This was already set in motion for them to do this match and give it away on TV. So they did show some backstage interview segments. Truth Martini does a promo for Best in the World, which will have Fit Finlay versus Michael Elgin. That's been announced. We get Davey Richards versus Kevin Steen. That's pretty much the entire show. Afterwards, Steen celebrates with Steve Corino and Jimmy Jacobs. They all hug each other. So it's like they formed a new heel stable, which I'm really excited to see where they go with this. And after the match, they did show Kevin Steen backstage after winning the world title, celebrating. Well, he's really just sitting there eating cake, but they did show that. And also, they announced next week we would get the fallout from Border Wars. So that's what I've been waiting to see. I'm glad we're finally going to move forward with this. That's the only thing that is kind of disappointing, is after you watch a pay-per-view, you have the taped shows ready to go that really don't follow up on the angles that happen at the pay-per-view. So it's like 2 weeks before you get the fallout. So next Saturday we should get fallout, find out about this new Hill stable, maybe hear Davey Richards' thoughts on losing. So it should be a really cool episode next week. Because this is probably going to be a short video, I figured I'd talk about some wrestling news just a little bit. Apparently Ric Flair has left TNA. He wanted to leave and go back to WWE. Big shock there. So yeah, Flair's probably gone, and he's working something out with Vince. What's he going to do over there? I have no idea. He could be a new general manager or something, but I'm sure he's not going to be wrestling, whatever it is. But yeah, it looks like Ric Flair and TNA has parted ways. And also Alex Shelley has asked for his release. I think that's what happened. I can't remember the exact details of it, but I know that Alex Shelley is gone, and the only thing I can think of is that's good news for Ring of Honor. I have actually heard he was in talks with WWE, and I know he graduated and from college, and he has a degree, and he probably just wants to get a regular job and maybe just wrestle just whenever he feels like it. So he could do some Ring of Honor dates or something like that. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with him, but the main thing about this is it really sucks that the Motor City Machine Guns are gone, because, man, they were trying to hype them up, and then what was the point? I mean, they played those video packages saying Motor City Machine Guns were coming back. They did the match at Lockdown, and that was it. They didn't do crap with them. So, I mean, I know people are pissed off that Motor City's gone, but I mean, they've been gone for a while anyways because of the injuries. And then when they come back, it's not like TNA was doing shit with them. So, I mean, whatever. But yeah, so hopefully he goes to Ring of Honor. That's what I personally would like to see. And the last thing is, I wanted to mention this in my SmackDown video, but I completely forgot about it, is the Chris Jericho suspension thing. I think, if you don't know the story, he apparently kicked a Brazilian flag or something to get heat during a tour in Brazil, and it's a crime there. He would either have to apologize or go to jail or something like that. So he apologized, and WWE apologized, issued a statement, and then they suspended him indefinitely. And I know a lot of people are really upset about that, but I mean, honestly, the guy was leaving soon anyways, and what I think happened is Jericho and Vince probably talked about it, and they just decided that for WWE to save face and do a little damage control, let's just go ahead and suspend Chris Jericho. And Chris was probably like, yes, I'm leaving soon anyways, that's fine. So I don't think it was like a big fight or anything. I figured this was a way to get him out anyways. They were going to have to find a way for him to leave, and they figured that since this incident happened, we'll just go ahead and part ways here. So yeah, that's what I think about it. It sucks that Chris Jericho's gone, but I mean, man, his return's been kind of lackluster anyways with the end of the world as you know it, and it just kind of was disappointing. I thought the Punk Jericho promos were really cool. That was some good stuff, but then it just kind of degraded. It started off kind of bad, actually. The best part was when he came back and he wasn't saying anything and everybody was waiting to see what happens, and then nothing really came of it. He just did a few promos with Punk, and then we got those matches, and that was it. So yeah, I just think it was a little lackluster, his whole return, but I mean, it was cool to see him. I am a fan of Chris Jericho, and it sucks he's gone, especially like this. But yeah, I mean, WWE's got to do what they got to do to save face, and Chris Jericho is leaving anyway, so I didn't really think it was too much to get worked up about. But yeah, that's it, guys. This is my video for Ring of Honor this week, and I guess a little wrestling news in there. But I hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on in the comments below, and I'll be back tomorrow. I don't think there's any pay-per-views or shows or anything, so I'll probably just do some movie reviews that people have requested tomorrow. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching.